Hey everyone, Tin Man here with my first Dota Underlords gameplay video. I've mostly been making strategy guides to this point that mostly dealt in more abstract concepts rather than concrete examples, so I'll be making some gameplay videos to help illuminate those concepts better. Currently in Big Boss 2, so these are games against some of the top players. I'm going to focus most of my commentary on this video on gold management, and I'll be using terms and concepts for my guide on gold management, so make sure you check out that if you haven't already. Link is in the description below. So here on round 1, I think we're going to pick up the Bounty Hunter. I think he's the best individual unit. The pair of Drow Rangers is tempting to lock for. I think I might actually. Yeah, let's lock for pair of Drow. I really like picking up pairs in the early game, especially this early on. You're just trying to get anything to 2-star that you can to help you win the early rounds. Doesn't really matter what it is. So if it's a pair, tend to want to pick it up. I like Claymore a lot. I think it's the best early game item out of the tier 1s at least. Tranquil Boots has a lot of regen, but it's generally not, I mean, it's kind of middle of the pack, I think.
I assume you want me to lead the team, right?
Alright, positioning doesn't really matter here in this early game, and for the opening couple rounds, there's not a lot to talk about gold management wise. So I have a couple tips and tricks that we'll definitely hopefully get to this game. Definitely hopeful. Well, we'll get to them. Show you how to maximize the amount of interest you get and maximize the number of units you have to potentially level up. But that'll come, kind of after these opening creep rounds, and we hopefully get some good items. So definitely looking to complete the Drow Ranger. Bounty Hunter doesn't really fit in with a pair of Drow Rangers. He's just a reasonable unit on his own. Ooh, Mask of Madness. Oh my goodness. The best tier 2 item already. Oh man, that's a great start. And really rewards us for picking up these Drow Rangers, as Drow was one of the best units to have Mask of Madness on. Okay, so here I think it makes a lot of sense we're going to ditch this Bounty Hunter so that we can pick up the pair of Juggernauts. So just like I was saying before, you want pairs because it gives you the most possible chance to pick up a 2-star unit. Now, one Juggernaut or one Drow Ranger in the next pack will get us there. Chaos Knight's another good unit early. So is Tinker, honestly, but they're just single units, so I'm not tempted by them over a pair of Juggernauts. With how strong our early game has been in terms of items we've gotten, and, well, hopefully we get some of these to 2-star, I don't think we're going to try for an early losing streak. If we had a very disastrous opening, we may, sell off things and try to intentionally lose the early rounds, but we have very strong items. Chainmail is another strong item. I don't really like Octarine Essence that much. It reduces its cooldown on units, but the problem is if they don't gain extra mana, then they're going to be mana limited. So it's a very narrow set of units that's going to properly utilize it. And there's the 2-star Juggernaut. That was insane. All right, sweet. So we're going to put the Chainmail on Juggernaut since he needs the protection. And I'm actually going to line them up like this so that their auras overlap and hopefully Juggernaut gets the best of both worlds. And I'm going to put it in front of the Mask of Madness Drow Ranger because she is kind of more important than the Claymore Drow Ranger. With our 2 remaining gold, I guess, actually, I think I messed this up a little bit. I probably should have just picked up this Chaos Knight and put that in over the second Drow Ranger, just to give us a second frontliner, and then that would be a good one to put the Claymore on. Regardless, we did get the win, so I'll fix that mistake here. We get our 1 gold at the end of the round, so we want to spend that before the round is up, because every time you win, you get a gold kind of before the round's over. So always be looking to buy an extra unit. Your interest rate locks in at the start of the round, so don't ever be afraid to spend that 1 extra gold. It's not going to drop you below an interest threshold or anything like that. Basically, once combat starts, you can spend as much gold as you want with no fear of losing out on interest. You'll see that come up a whole lot here shortly. God, we are just so good at this game. Picking up a 2-star Clockwork, as well as picking up Treant and Enchantress.
It's going to be great working with you.
that was just pretty insane. I'm actually gonna make this swap where I put in the Chaos Knight over the second Drow here, and organize them like so, because Chaos Knight is my squishiest member of my team, so I want to put him in the middle. If you recall from my positioning video, that's often where you want your more vulnerable member, I guess. And obviously we want them all adjacent to Drow Ranger for her aura. So I really do like the Treant and Enchantress combo that we've picked up here. A 2-star Treant is actually ridiculously powerful in the early game. His heal is absurdly strong. Even at 1-star, it's really strong, but at 2-star, it's very, very good because he gets the bonus life total, so he can get possibly even 2 of them off. We get the win here. I'm actually going to swap the Chainmail, I think, over to the Clockwork. I think so. So since we are currently winning, quite well, I think I'm going to level up. If I wasn't winning, I didn't have a good comp, I wouldn't level up here. And I could add in the Anti-Mage, or I could add in both of these two. I think I'm going to add both of these two in. Oh, that was the wrong target. This should have gone on Juggernaut. Oops. And we don't get the 2-star Treant. This guy has a 2-star Treant, so I think we might lose here, actually. Their 2-star Treant's going to beat us, like, almost certainly, right? Maybe not. See, but, like, look how much the Treants are healing for. It's kind of absurd. And we're splitting our targets between the two. Oh, boy. That's not good. Yeah. Healing is insane. They've healed for 5,000 damage. We've not. So that's unfortunate. So we're not going to get our extra gold, and we're going to lose our win streak, which is not great. It's not disastrous. It's not disastrous at all. It just means that now that we don't have a streak, we're going to need to play for interest more than playing for win and loss streaks. So it's not the worst. Wind Ranger's good, Nature's Prophet, Razor, Slark, all really good units here. I don't know if I really want to swap anything. Maybe I swap Nature's Prophet for Enchantress here. And I did move the weapon over. Okay, we got the 2-star Treant this round, so it should be an easy win. Okay, so we'll pick up the Wind Ranger because it fits better with our Druids and our Hunters, as opposed to Razor, who's also a good unit, but we don't really have anything that leads us towards mages. Not Goblin Mechs, Scrappy Inventors, what they're called now. Those lead you towards mages a little bit. We're really just using Clockwork because we just have them at 2-star, and you're going to play pretty much any 2-star at this point in the game. We can pick up the extra Warlock, even though I don't really like Warlock very much, and I'm probably going to sell him off as soon as possible. Okay, so now we're up to 5 gold, and we pretty much have a direction, right? Hunters, Druids, at least vaguely right now. So I'm actually going to sell off to 10 interest here. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell off Chaos Knight, Warlock. I'm going to take a risk here and just sell off the Anti-Mage. So now that we're at 9 gold, here's an interesting part of the gold, is that if we win this round, which is likely, I mean, I think we have a strong comp, then we're going to get up to 10 gold for 1 point of interest. It's like the system kind of like already calculates that I won, and it says, yep, you've got 10 gold, give you 1 point of interest. And now I can feel free to spend all of my gold.
I'm ready to fight for you.
So like I currently have 0 gold here at the end of the round, but watch, I'm going to get 1 point of interest. I assume this is intended behavior. It's been like this since the game released. And it doesn't really feel like, see, there's the 1 interest. It doesn't really feel that scummy to me because like everyone has the same ability to do that. But that's a play that we're going to see a lot, whereas we're gonna sell up to an interest threshold, let the round start, and then buy everything that we need. So once again, because we don't have, I guess we're starting to get our win streak back. We're just going to sell off this Phantom Assassin to get up to 10 for 1 point of interest, and then buy, I guess, Timber Scion Tinker. Gives us the possibility to go Goblin Mechs. If we had a bigger win streak, we could have considered leveling up. I was going to say we didn't need to because I think we're going to win anyway, but apparently not. Yikes, okay. This guy had also a really good comp, so that's all right. We're focusing on interest more than we're focusing on win and loss streaks. We're still relatively healthy at 89 and, you know, 3rd place. So one person has a really good streak, but everybody else is kind of up and down. So it's a creep round here, so I'm just going to buy this Nature's Prophet, get the upgrade, which is a really big upgrade because it basically ensures that our Treant is always 2-star, and like I said, Treant's really good in the early game. I want to buy the Lone Druid, but I'm going to wait till interest locks in at the start of the round so that I make sure I get my 1 point of interest. If I bought it right now, I would basically just lose $1 or pay $5 for the Lone Druid, which you don't want to be doing. So now that it started, I can buy it. As soon as like your board locks in, you can buy it. The way I organize my bench, and of course everyone does it differently, is the units on the right are the units that I don't really care for here in this early game, and I feel free to sell them off whenever necessary. And the units on the left are the ones that I want to keep and are like progressing towards 2 stars on things, and you know. So we don't have a win streak, so I'm not inclined to level up. We're just going to naturally tick up to level on round 13. So we're just going to focus on getting as much gold as possible until that point. I guess Forged in Battle is actually really good. I'm not thrilled about any of the other options, and if I'm playing Juggernaut Beastmaster, sure. How much does he have? Oh, I can't see. 16! Holy cow, that's 18 or 800 extra health. All right, so let's sell off these things because I need to buy Beastmaster and Axe. I actually don't really want to sell off anything right now to get up to 20 gold of interest. You know what? I'm gonna sell off Wind Ranger because I think because we have the 4 druids, plus we want to keep the 2 orcs in because of the item, it doesn't really lend itself to like that big of an elf build, or that like it doesn't lend itself to a 6 hunter build. And the hunters I'd want to play are, I mean, clearly Beastmaster, Drow Ranger, Medusa is a better hunter. Huh. Yikes. Man, we are not doing well here, which is kind of weird. Like, I thought our comp was really strong, but they apparently have a better one. He didn't kill a single one of them. Alright, you know, I'm gonna put in this Beastmaster just to hopefully get some kills on him. To start stacking. I don't really have a target for the Mask of Madness. I do want to buy the Enchantress. I don't really care if I buy Axe or not. Basically, I think I'm weakening my build here by not playing the Mask of Madness Drow, but I'm not overly concerned about winning these rounds right now because I don't have a win streak, and if I end up losing and get a loss streak, that's not the worst. Especially because I'm not like losing by massive amounts, and my life total is relatively healthy. If I was down like 60% life, like Don Ilya is, I would not be doing this. And it helps me scale later in the late game, you know, getting bonus health on Beastmaster and Juggernaut. Okay, now we get the Drow Ranger. Oh, and we level up naturally here anyway, so there's no reason not to do this. I do want to buy the Treant Protector, but notice how I'm at 31 gold, so I'm just going to wait until we get the interest lock in. I'm going to organize like this, I guess. so that now I'm stacking up next to the Drow Ranger, the Nature's Prophet. And now that the round has started, now we can buy the Treant, and I guess I'll buy Pudge, and it doesn't really matter, but I'll buy Terrorblade. Almost certainly going to sell Terrorblade off, but if there's no reason not to buy him here. I'm going to get my 3 gold of interest, because that's what I started the round with. And I'll probably sell off this Terrorblade as soon as possible. I'm not even thrilled about holding on to Axe. He is fine as a tank, but we're going to, have Treant and Juggernaut as frontline tanks, so we're looking to round those out rather than buy the Axe, or use Axe. So definitely buy the Enchantress here. Do I put in the Enchantress? I may just put in the Enchantress over the Treant for right now, just because it'll be a 3-star. And I couldn't really sell up to 40 gold here, not with my units here on the right, 3, 4, 5, 6, or even 39 to potentially get the extra interest if we won. So I thought there's no reason to try to sell off here. But I am very eager to sell off Terrorblade and Axe as soon as possible. And Starter. Pudge still holds some utility because of the Undead buff with Drow Ranger. Or Heartless buff, I guess. I'm still used to calling it from the old Dota auto chess. The Heartless buff. It used to be called Undead. Juggernaut racking up the kills. Beastmaster getting a couple, not a lot. Once he gets to 2-star, he'll start racking them up as his damage, doubles. So this turn we should definitely be collecting 40 gold of interest. And against the wolves here, alright, we're gonna sell off these guys to make some bench space. I don't want to sell off the lone druid, because at some point in the future I want to get up to 4 druids. It's like 4 druids, Beastmaster, Juggernaut, 2 hunters, like Drow Ranger plus Medusa would be like an 8-unit composition.
Everyone's a target.
Alright, so these are units I'm progressing towards 3-star here, so they're kind of off to the side as well. Like, I can feel free to sell them off if I don't think 3-star is going to happen. I'm not really scouting out opponents' boards all that much. I think this early on, scouting out what opponents' strategies are is a little bit overrated, in the sense that there's, like, knowing that multiple people are going for a certain strategy doesn't really affect you if that's what you're getting as well. Only if it's like you're torn between 2 decisions. And I'm really not. I'm really pretty much locked in on this druid, hunter, orc kind of thing, just because I have so much in that way. Another Mask of Madness. And a Tooth and Claw. I like Tooth and Claw a lot. I already have the 1 Mask of Madness. I don't think I need another one. Just the 1 Drow Ranger is the only unit that really uses Mask of Madness in this build. And unfortunately she can't take another. So now my Tooth and Claw is going to improve my Enchantress and my Lone Druid. I do want the Nature's Prophet. I'm going to sell that off. And next round we're going to level up to 7 and put in the Lone Druid, who will be 2-star since the Druid buff. And it'll give us the Beast buff, so a lot of good stuff there. Check the kill counter. Notice we haven't spent any rerolls yet. There's been no reason to spend rerolls this early on. Not until you get up to level 7 or level 8. Preferably level 8, really. Do you want to spend rerolls? Especially if you're not like completely down in the dumpster. But if you're losing that hard, then you want to use... You're going to be leveling up pretty quickly because you'll have losing streaks. So there's no reason, in my opinion, to be spending rerolls this early on. So we haven't. And that's allowed us to get up to 50 gold relatively... Actually, it's a little bit later than I like. So let's level up. Put in the Lone Druid. Actually, I don't have another Hunter. Otherwise, I could put the Hunter buff in. Let's put Lone Druid like right there. And... You know, I'm going to sell off Pudge. I think we're so far away from ever putting a Pudge in that I'm just not that interested. Say what now? Oh my god, he has the elusive buff. Oh, and his entire board was elusive. Well, that's annoying, huh? I did not know that was a thing. That if their entire board is elusive. Like, it's so rare that I see that. Like, I don't think I've seen it ever until just now. That literally there's 3 seconds when my guys just sit there and do nothing. So that was fun. And that kills our win streak, which is unfortunate because we sold off to get up to 49, such that if we won, we would have got 5 gold of interest. Now instead we're only going to get 4 gold of interest. It's unfortunate. Another Juggernaut. Still really healthy, but there are a couple people stronger than me. I don't know if that really changes anything.
This is our moment.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this was the guy in the early losing streak who seems to have wanted to turn it around by rerolling a whole lot, so that's unfortunate that we had to play him as they're trying to turn it around and not while they're intentionally on a losing streak. We're gonna take... We might not actually take that much here. We might actually win. Oh my god, we're actually winning. Yeah, they just can't punch through our front line. Nice. The extra healing from Enchantress went a long way. Alright, we can pick up Kunkka just as a free spot on our bench, although I don't know if there's going to be a spot for Kunkka at any point. Because I think my next unit in... Actually, hold on. Oh, yes. I was about to say, I could actually just replace Clockwork right now with Treant at 1-star, but now Treant at 2-star. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. So now I get the 4 Druid buff. So now we get Lone Druid 2-star and Treant, and then somebody becomes a 3-star. Can pick up Sniper, but I don't really want him.
They think they can win with that team.
So I think my comp's really good right now. So I'm still at 7. I'm still relatively healthy. My comp's fine. It's not the most insane. I'm going to just pump my gold into levels here. I just spent 10 gold to level up. And we're just going to hit level 8 on round 21 after the creep round here. And then I think put in... Hopefully we find a Heartless at that point. Necrophos or Pudge. I know he sold off the Pudge, but I'd like it back. I think it made sense to sell it off when we did. We're trying to get interest. I don't think it actually ended up working out, so maybe it wasn't worth. Slarders... It's kind of free to pick up. Oh, there's an Abaddon, actually. If I have to, I'll just play Abaddon. And then we'll level up on round 21, put in Abaddon. And I don't really have a lot of immediate upgrades I could make, right? I just have Beastmaster, who I could potentially upgrade with a reroll. I'm not really looking at 3 stars. Like, that's trying to chase a 3-star when I'm still this far away from any of them. It's not really worth it. Beastmaster's the only thing, I guess, and the Abaddon that we just put in. So I'm actually going to spend my gold right now so that I naturally tick up to 8 for next round, which also means that this is a horrible pack for us. I guess I take Wicked Intent since we have 2 Heartless. That was really bad, though. I level up right now so that we naturally tick up, and then we get to roll on the level 8 table. We have a higher chance of getting the better units here. I'm slightly above 50, so it's fine to spend 1 reroll here. And we pick up a Necrophos, which is going to be better than the Abaddon. We already have a tanky front line. A little bit of healing goes a long way with the extra armor on everyone. And Necrophos is just a really good unit. Better than Abaddon for sure.
We're going to win.
And we're still up above 50 for the maximum amount of interest. So things are going reasonably. We're in 3rd place on life total. We've got a 3-star Treant who's like healing like infinite amounts. Like, look at this healing. He's already healed for 2,600. That's like 3 units worth. He's healed for 5,000. Yeah, Treant Protector is really, really strong right now. And now you see why we were prioritizing it so heavily early. No reason not to pick up something like Slark, although just like Hunk, I don't think he's ever gonna fit in. Or Sniper. Because this comb's actually quite good here at 8. If we go up to when we go up to 9, we're definitely gonna go up to 9 because we're relatively healthy at the moment. We got plenty of gold. We're not really in much danger. There's no reason not to pump ourselves up to 9 at some point here, probably around 25 or 26. To get an extra Hunter in, to get the Hunter buff. Preferably Medusa. Hey, there's another Juggernaut. Another Nature's Prophet. So there's no reason to pick up anything about this, and I think we're just trying to progress towards level 9. I mean, our comps, like, we have a couple upgrades we could get by re-rolling, but I don't know. Trying to find 2 Necrophoses and 1 Beastmaster is, I think it's low enough likelihood. Yeah, I'm just gonna pump gold into leveling. Pump all of our excess above 50 every round into leveling. Even if we lose a round or 2, whatever. I'm just not that concerned. Now let's do a little bit of scouting. Let's see what first place person has, like a Knights comp. Pretty typical Knights comp. Knights Trolls. Guy below us has that elusive comp. That's annoying. There's a Mage, an Assassin. Oh, what the heck is this? I don't even know what this composition is. Oh well. Hey, we just naturally found the Beastmaster. Who needs rerolls? Just pick it up naturally. And a Necrophos in the pack? Oh man, it must be my lucky day. So what do we... Just do nothing, right? We just sit here on this, pump our 5 gold into experience. And yeah, just keep on winning rounds. I don't know. Seems good to me. This was the one person I didn't scout because he was at the very bottom of the table, and I thought, yeah, it's not important. Oh my god, look at Treant's healing. My whole team's still at full health because Treant's healed for 4,000 damage already. It's like every tick heals for 600 damage. Like, Necrophos healing is nothing compared to Treant healing. Compared to a 3-star Treant, at least. So, for optimal Druid usage, you want to play all 4. And then you want to play 2 of them to 3-star. Preferably it's like Nature's Prophet, or it's preferably Enchantress because she's cheapest, plus either Nature's Prophet or a Treant that you buy up to 3-star. I'm going to sell off the Sniper here for Mirana, because if I level up and don't have a Medusa, Mirana's going to be a better hunter because it also gives me the elusive bonus. What else? Nothing else here, so let's just pump our gold in, and at the end of this... During this... Oh wait, no, not during this combat. During next combat. I thought this was round 25 for a second. My bad. During round 25, we'll pump our gold in so that we naturally... We level up. Actually... How much does it cost? 3? Oh yeah, I'm just going to do this now. So now I still going to collect 50 gold of interest, but... Once again, for next round, I'm going to tick up to level 9, and I get to, like, my units are recruited on the level 9 loot table, so I have, like, a higher odds of the 4 and 5 cost pieces. And I'm going to collect enough gold to get back up to above 50 for interest next round. So that's how we're managing our gold. So you still get our 5 gold of interest. We have our winning streak. We level up and we get, well, we didn't really pan out. We didn't get too much more. You know, we didn't get our Necrophos or Medusa or anything. But hey, Mirana's still fine here. I haven't talked too much about the positioning, but since I've been trying to focus on the gold generation and the gold management portion of this game. But basically we just want to stack around Drow Ranger, and we want to have Treant up on the corner because he's our tankiest unit and has like that biggest zone of control. So I haven't been messing around with our formation too much. It's pretty much free to pick up, I guess, Axe here. I'm never going to play Axe. Like, Beastmaster's already not even getting that many kills. Juggernaut has a lot of kills, though. This Forged in Battle, especially when we get a 3-star Juggernaut, it's going to be a thing of beauty. Oh my gosh, Radiance or Eye of Scotty? I think Radiance has got to be a pick, right? I think it's Radiance Treant Protector, and then I swap positions here with the Lone Druid. We just naturally pick up the Necrophos. Good stuff. I'm going to sell off to pick up a pair of Wind Rangers, because a 2-star Wind Ranger is better than a 1-star Mirana. We're never really going to play Slark.
Ready to help.
If I happen to get her 2-star, that would be sweet. And if not, it's whatever. I basically made this swap because now Lone Druid's going to be a little bit tankier after we put the armor on him, and I want Treant a bit more centralized and a little less prone to being killed, you know, focus fire down, so that he gets more Radiance procs off. That's pretty much the logic of that swap. And yeah, this is going to be a good easy win because Treant top damage because Radiance is absurd, and top healing because a 3-star Treant's just a thing of beauty.
Let's not get cocky.
A 7-round win streak. So our gold is like just flowing in. We don't really need to get up to level 10 anytime soon. We don't have a key synergy we're trying to complete. You know, our build is like pretty much complete right now, right? Like we are at optimal points on all of our synergies. There's nothing we could really get that's a low-hanging fruit right now. So we're gonna spend our excess gold every turn here to reroll. Notice this is the first time we're rerolling like multiple times in a turn, because we are doing quite well. There's a Medusa. I'm not really inclined to swap her in just yet. We want the extra Medusa. She's going to be better. Because I still want to keep the elusive buff. I think the elusive buff, especially on a Treant who has Radiance, is important. And I guess I think I actually want a Warlock buff, right? That's what I want to put in as my last unit. It's a shame there's no elusive Warlock. So that we could cut the Mirana plus add in an elusive Warlock plus a Medusa. Well, in any case, I pretty much have like narrowed down my 10th unit to be either a Medusa or a Warlock or some variation like that. So I'm not thrilled about trying to pick up Gyrocopter or Axe or any of these guys. I'm pretty much locked in on what I need. So here's the 2-star Medusa. So a 2-star Medusa is going to be better than this elusive buff for sure. I'm going to put the Claymore on her and move her up a little bit so she gets a better chance of hitting their front lines, and let's spend some rerolls. There was a Mirana that I missed, but that's alright. I don't think we're going to play Mirana. No, I probably should have bought the Mirana and got rid of the Wind Rangers. I don't know. Wind Ranger might be better than Mirana. I'm not sure about which one's better. If Mirana or Wind Ranger is better here, if we want to get the elusive buff. If we even do, we may want to get the Naga or the Warlock buff. And if we wanted the Warlock buff, I should have grabbed Alchemist. So I've been misplaying it a little bit here. So let's see, this is the Night Sky. I'm just looking at my opposition. So there's one mage, one elusive, one assassin, one warrior. So the only one I'm really concerned about is like the mage, right? I guess the person in front of me is knights, so that the warlock would be best against them, specifically Enigma, because they don't really have burst damage. So I think like an alchemist is probably my best bet as my last unit. That is. I'm in good enough shape. Okay, well, Tidehunter, you make a compelling argument. And there's a Marana. Alright, my bench is getting really full. And a Beastmaster. Tidehunter would be a very good... Tidehunter would probably just be the best thing, right? Like, Tidehunter's just ridiculously good. Would that be better than the Beastmaster? Beastmaster has a good number of kills. Well, I think it's better than Marana, no matter how you slice it. We don't need the elusive bonus. We're going to run Drow Ranger for sure. And then Medusa for sure. Probably Beastmaster. Maybe my 10th unit's Tidehunter for the Naga bonus plus just the big CC. I'm progressing towards a lot of 3 stars at the moment. I really want to keep the Furion and Juggernaut. So now I need to decide, and the Treant, right? So I can get all of my units to, all my druids at a 3-star. So now I have to choose between Beastmaster and Drow Ranger. I think Beastmaster would be a bigger 3-star upgrade. I should be rerolling a lot more than this. There's an Enchantress, so I'm more inclined to pursue Enchantress. I should be rerolling more. I should be spending my time rerolling rather than spending my time debating small little differences like that, because I have very limited time in each round. So right now it's just like I need to burn gold. I need to spend gold quickly. I might just take Pipe of Insight just to lock down that mage matchup. I guess just put it on Enchantress. Let's just reroll a bunch here.
Try to pair me up with positive people, okay?
I keep on getting Treants as soon as I sell off Treants. Get rid of both these. I actually should have leveled up, right? I should have leveled up by now. I guess I'm gonna level up on around 33. Yeah, I need that Tidehunter. See, cause that happens. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna level up on around 33. That's okay. Let's just pump some extra gold in. We're still really close to the 3-star Furion. Close to... I guess that's the only one we're close to. 2 away from Juggernaut and Tidehunter. So let's just pump our extra gold in here. We're still really healthy. Like, let's not overblow our situation. We're still in first place, so I'm not gonna go crazy. Oh boy, Arc Warden strategy. Good thing we've got lots of AoE, and by that I mean we've got Medusa.
I'm coming for you.
He just has a 1-star Dragon Knight. I'm really not concerned about a 1-star Dragon Knight. If this guy ever gets a 2-star Dragon Knight, then I'm worried. Because our clumped formation, which we really want to do a clumped formation because it's around our Drow Ranger. Because we want that clumped formation, it means we're going to be really weak to a 2-star Dragon Knight. They also got a 3-star Luna. So that's a little scary. Well, in any case, we're going to level up here to level 10, put the Tidehunter in, probably put it right where the Lone Druid is and move Lone Druid over 1 spot. I guess I can just do that now. And actually, since I know I'm going to level up, I should do it like right now so that I tick up like I've been doing all the time so far. So I'm still at 40 gold, and I just made an upgrade to my composition. I'm not like super eager to... I'm not really super eager to keep rerolling because I'm at an interest threshold. I'm gonna just pick up this Enchantress. After combat starts and interest locks in.
Let me help you.
Uh-oh, here's the Arc Warden guy. God, I hope we can beat this Arc Warden guy. Yeah, we can beat him. We stopped the Arc Warden pretty quick. That was scary, because like if you lose to this Arc Warden guy, we take so much damage. But we don't lose to him because we have a good composition. And luckily we don't take like 30 damage. Now everyone else is like sub 10. Yeah, this is game over. We managed our gold properly. We never spent a reroll until we were level 8 and had plenty of interest. We basically maxed out our interest every turn that we could. We take another quick look at who's left. So there's a mage comp and a knight's comp. So yeah, I think Tidehunter is the correct play here. This guy has the 2-star Dragon Knight. Okay, so that's a little scary. You know, I'm gonna risk it because I'm at 56 life. Like, I'm just gonna sit here on, if I win, I get interest, and if I lose, I'm not that dead. You know, I got plenty of life total. Oh boy, I think we're gonna lose here. We didn't get our AoE damage off our Tidehunter. Yeah. Okay. I don't really know how to adjust against that. I think just a 2-star Tidehunter. Yeah, let's reroll. Pretty much just every penny we got now. Oh crap! I missed the Juggernaut. Oh wait, you know what? I don't need Tidehunter. Alchemist is going to be better against this. Oh, it's... Man, I'm sorry. I misplayed this because I didn't realize it was the creep round. That was bad. I shouldn't have spent that much. Now I'm going to collect less interest for this turn. I'm going to collect less interest now because we spent gold. So I wasted a couple gold here. You're pretty much not supposed to reroll on creep rounds because there's like no chance that you lose to them. Yeah, Moonshard. Moonshard's insane on Medusa. She gets her alt charge off quickly. And I guess I can put this on... we're not Alchemist, maybe the Juggernaut, because he's going to be very healthy. So I'm still going to try to find these 3-star units. There we go. There's a Nature Prophet 3-star.
You called?
I'm not going to look for Alchemist 3-star. That's way too expensive.
Leave this to me.
There we go. Alright, let's actually move this over to Beastmaster 3-star. Alright, so no more Tidehunter, but the extra sustain from the Warlock buff is probably going to be helpful. Yes. Alright, so once it became clear what we needed, I probably should have rerolled a little bit more aggressively like a turn or two earlier, and I should not have been spending on that dragon round. But it looks like... Oh no, it's not game over. Okay, so they were able to beat me. So it's not a foregone conclusion just yet. I guess it kind of depends on which druids get the upgrade. In any case, we're still going to keep rolling because we've got these last two upgrades to find. You know what? I don't feel like I need to reroll down below 20 gold here. I really don't feel like that's necessary because I'm pretty far from... I need 2 copies of Juggernaut. I'm kind of upset that I missed that one, but I need 2 copies of Juggernaut. I need 3 copies of Enchantress. It's not like I'm 1 away on anything. So I'd rather just make sure I can play for the long game because I do have the life total to play the longer game. So there's no real reason to drop below this 20 gold interest point. Do we beat him? No. Dang. We are just trading blows back and forth, which is fine. I mean, it's fine because we have more gold, we have more life total. I don't know if we necessarily scale better though. I don't know if there's much I can do to adjust my positioning. I don't have a way to deal with this Enigma's Refresher Orb Midnight Pulse other than if I just throw somebody off in a corner. Something like this, potentially bait the Enigma Midnight Pulse off to one of these sides rather than in the middle. Right, that could be a strategy. Or he just doesn't do anything like that. Hits everybody anyway. We beat him on his board? Yes! Sweet. Sweet, sweet victory. We still have 30 gold left, so we could continue scaling if we wanted to. But I think that game was definitely won on the back of very smart gold management. Very conservative, not re-rolling until very late, until we had lots of gold and a good composition. And of course, this is just a really good comp, I think, that came together well. The Druids and Hunters. So hopefully you learned a little bit more about, you know, some of the practices of actually playing a composition like this and managing gold properly. And if you still want to know more, I'll be making more gameplay videos, and make sure you do check out my guides linked in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.